Carpe Diem Expert is actually one of the harder expert stages for these awakening type stages. So in the beginning, a handful of seals and pangs start spawning. I just start deploying erasers after a little bit to hold them off. They aren't very strong, so you can just kind of leave them alone. But at the 47-second mark, that is when the boss, Koi Cat, spawns. The strategy I recommend is kind of leaving, just deploying erasers until Kissing Koi spawns, and then deploying Bahamut to nuke all of them. That will give you a large amount of money. And the main way to deal damage to Kissing Koi is deploying Dragon Cat, Bahamut, as well as Jameera, or Titan before a true form. And I usually try to do these without the normal cat true forms, but I needed to bring them because if you don't have Eraser Cat yet and you still have Wall, Kissing Koi will probably one-shot your Wall. Now, this guy is pretty weak for the most part, but his biggest thing is he has a really high 30 speed, so he'll come sprinting to the front line to attack your guys. He also has a pretty high 400 range, that's the same as Dragon Cat, 650k health, and 4000 DPS, so again, not too strong, but the fact that he has so much range and speed means that he is a pretty big threat. He's also floating, fun fact, so if you have any anti-floating, they might help. But the biggest thing in this stage is keeping him away from your base. Because he's so fast, anytime your meat shields die, he'll try to inch up a little and get closer and closer to your base until he starts hitting it. I actually had a very close run. I'm using a very minimalist setup, as you can see. I do recommend replacing these units with superior gacha ones. And Koi actually managed to hit my base a couple times. There are also two other types of enemies that are decently big threats in the stage, those being the Shy Boys that spawn 20 seconds after Koi spawns, and the two Hyenas that spawn around 30 seconds after Koi spawns. The Shy Boys are very fast frontliner rushers. They have very high speed, just like Kissing Koi, though they do have far less range than him. They will help Kissing Koi push upwards towards your base. And the H-Nas are kind of mid-rangey attackers. They have 344 range, that's just 6 range under Macho Legs. So these guys are dangerous too, though they are not nearly as fast as the boss or the Shy Boys. If you have him, Crazed Wall is a huge help in this stage, and you probably need at least 4 meat shields. Some units I'd recommend bringing instead of the ones I brought, as you can see it's all normal cats in Bahamut. Stuff like Ice Skaters, Salon, Pole Vaulter. If you have Crazed Legs, that's pretty good too. Basically anything that's good at dealing damage and has area attack, or anything that can somehow hit Koi, be it through waves like Crazed Leg, or if you have Run, she also outranges Koi, who has, again, 400 range. I also recommend saving the Cat Cannon just in case Koi does end up starting to hit your base. If you Cat Cannon, it will push Koi away from you just a little bit, enough so that it stops hitting your base. And yeah, the strategy is pretty tight. I almost lost, so I do recommend bringing superior gacha units if you don't want to be as risky as I am. Alright, now on to Carpe Diem Expert. Personally, I found this stage easier than the first one. I am using a bit of a stronger loadout. As you can see, I have all the normal true forms, some more Crazy Cats and Run, but I think they're pretty necessary for the strategy. So at the beginning, a Laboyne and 2 Kangaroos spawn. They're very easy to deal with and give you tons of money. I recommend just stalling here because the Koi Cats, there's 3 of them that spawn on this stage, don't spawn until base hit. So as long as you don't hit the base, nothing bad will happen to you. So you have plenty of time to get to max wallet and max cash. There's not really a need to kill the kangaroos in Laboyne very quickly, so I kind of took my time to do it. Again, I just wanted to build up more money. In this stage, the 3 koi cats, they spawn with a slight delay. They're not very strong, even when there's 3 of them. The biggest thing in this stage compared to the last one is they have very weak support. The kois are the main boss. They also come with the spam of those guys and trolley bloggers. Eventually, a one horn does come to help them, but for the most part, the main boss is koi. They're all alone. There's no shy boys and H-Nots to help them this time. And I found this making them a lot weaker, because Koi Cat as a boss's main thing was that he's very fast. So when stronger attackers gain ground, he gained ground too. But in this stage, he's the one supposed to clear the way, but since he's not that strong, he can't really do that. So he doesn't push up very much. And I found it pretty easy to just kill him with Uberrun and Bahamut, as well as of course Jameera, Dragon, Crazy Legs, and the whole gang. You'd expect the Insane stage to be harder, but if you beat the Expert one, you can probably beat this one too. If you don't have Uberrun, just any attacker with over 400 range will work, be it that some random Uber you have, or if you somehow have Manic Dragon Cat, he outranges them. It's pretty self-explanatory. As you can see, I just sat back, turned on the cat computer because I have so much money, and let my units take care of it. If you are having issues with the one horn, maybe bring an anti-red of some sort, like Witch Cat or Pirate Cat. You probably shouldn't. They're not that boosted. They're pretty slow, unlike Koi, which is why they don't really help him very much. And that's about it. Hope this guide helped. If you have any questions, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.